Okay guys, I'm back with another video, and today we're gonna look at some YouTube. You're watching YouTube, they're watching YouTube. Wait, you're watching YouTube inside YouTube basically. Yeah, and we're just gonna watch 10, if you look there, 10 April Fool pranks that went terribly wrong. So, Archie, do the honours.
On April Fool's Day 2012, Kansas residents were terrified when two DJs suggested that the water supply had become contaminated with dihydrogen monoxide. Announcing that the substance would cause profuse sweating and wrinkled skin, the radio hosts weren't exactly lying. Turns out dihydrogen monoxide is the scientific name for water. The prank led to 150 urgent phone calls to the water department and around 30 911 calls. Revealing their prank an hour and a half later, water officials described it as akin to a terrorist act. When April Fools fell a fortnight into her new retail job, Citra Walker decided to amuse her new colleagues by pretending the store was being robbed at gunpoint. She phoned her manager at home to report the burglary before ringing back minutes later to proclaim, "April Fools." Unfortunately, her manager had already called the police and the cops were on their way to the store. They didn't have a wasted journey though. Walker was arrested for a first-degree misdemeanor. She received a $1,000 fine before being fired. In April 2000, Romanian Playboy published an article entitled "How to Beat Your Wife Without Leaving Marks in Her Body." With a step-by-step guide for abuse, it claimed regular violence guaranteed a great sex life. Advice included holding onto her hair to prevent escape. Unsurprisingly, the hugely misguided piece led to protests from women's rights groups. After initial attempts to justify the joke, the company's chairman eventually stepped in to apologise. Playboy wasn't the only Romanian publication to slip up that year, as the opinion newspaper also played a cruel prank on its readers.
What number is
They
it?
released an article reporting that political prisoners would be freed later that day. At least 60 people from around the country flocked to see their loved ones freed, only to be informed that they'd fallen for an April Fool's prank. Susan Hudson didn't expect her April Fool's prank to land her in jail. But that's what happened when she convinced her sister that she accidentally shot her husband. After asking for her siblings' help dumping the body, word spread around the family until someone phoned 911. Hudson was taken into custody soon after, but was released once she revealed the prank. In 1980, the 6 o'clock news caused mass panic when WNAC-TV reported that the non-volcanic Great Blue Hill in Massachusetts had erupted. News footage of a volcanic blast that had occurred in Washington days before was intercut with safety warnings from then-President Jimmy Carter, terrifying viewers. Many fled the area, while others swamped phone lines with anxious 911 calls. Despite a sign proclaiming April Fools at the end of the show and a formal apology attached to the 11 p.m. news, the TV producer responsible was fired. The victim of the 2011 April Fool's Day prank was hospitalised when he became stuck to the seat of a Walmart public toilet. Overheard screaming for help, paramedics spent 15 minutes extracting the man from his stool. However, the adhesive was so strong that he was forced to leave the shop with it still attached. It was later removed in hospital. Though the prankster wasn't found, police announced they would have faced charges of second-degree assault, which can carry a 5 to 10-year prison sentence. When Hooters told staff on April 1st, 2001 that the employee to serve the most beer that night would win a brand new Toyota, productivity soared. But when the winning waitress was taken outside to claim her prize, she was instead led to a parking space containing nothing but a Star Wars Yoda doll. Toyota? Toy Yoda? Get it? Not seeing the funny side, she took her employees to court, where she not only landed an undisclosed settlement, but was given the Toyota model of her choosing. Despite the recent invasion of troops into his country, in 2003 the Iraqi ambassador to Russia still found time to enjoy April Fool's Day. Calling a press conference, Abbas Khalaf-Kunfat seemingly read from a Reuters press statement to reveal that an American nuclear missile had accidentally hit and killed 7 British troops. He gave a few moments for the gathered shocked journalists to digest the tragic news before shouting, "April Fools!" On April Fool's Day 2012, Californian police received 2 prank calls reporting a school siege. The caller claimed bombs had been placed in Roseville High School and reported that multiple students had been shot. Recordings of gunshots could be heard throughout the calls. The school was quickly evacuated, with paramedics, firefighters and a helicopter rushing to the scene. After an hour and a half, the scene was declared safe. The calls were traced to a 30-year-old man from Virginia with a record of prank emergency calls. He faced civil and felony charges.
Hi guys, that was 10 April Fool's pranks that went too far. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know which one you thought was the worst in the comments.
Okay,
If you did
that
enjoy this video,
was
10 bets that went too far. There's a link
quite
here
bad.
and in the description.
Some people went to jail because some pranks. Okay, see ya. See you in the next video.